Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of your Daily Dose. We are in for a treat today because, as you can tell, PB is not 538 billion, or sorry, 583 billion. This is, in fact, the Prophet's account. Perfect. I mean, look at those wings. They're so sexy. And, of course, Wolfhammer as the skin. We are pretty much just going to test out the newest addition to the team, which is the Lone Wolf, Wei Yang. Jeez, speak English, PB. But as you can see, he's built 3-star, but still probably going to do some amazing damage. And of course, we do have Zhang Fei rocking the Jade Halberd. Interesting. Jiang Wei using the mythic sword. Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice. What about old mate Zhuge Gao? Blue Blade Sword definitely makes sense. Right. Okay. Paper Charm. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. I said Paper Charm. Zaya's Charm on old mate Date at 5-star. I feel like he's going to be a pretty decent control hero in a Shu Nation team. And of course, we do have the main protagonist with the Moon Fan. 7-star Sword. Be quite interested to see just how effective and just how much damage that sword will do. For those that are curious, you do in fact get additional crit and damage bonus. And I want to say that's probably not a terrible thing. The first 2 attacks. So when you get like 2 attacks, it's not bad, right? More crit, more damage. I feel like this guy, he could potentially be a game breaker. We do know that he does do a back row attack, his ultimate and his rage ability, and essentially he steals the enemy's buffs and rage. So typical Shu Nation character, but I would say this that attack steals 12% damage and defense, which is interesting. So when it says steal, I wonder whether or not he actually gets buffed in terms of just attack percentage and damage himself. Kind of makes sense that way, but it does seem to be a pretty specific tooltip reading for that one. Though, I mean, we'll test that out. Unruly Soul, I want to say this guy can probably do 2 ultimates, so that's going to be pretty cool to see. Increased damage and damage reduction, not too bad. And of course, Wolf's Blessing is his individual counter ability. Chance to remove 1 control effect from self. Triggers up to 2 times in the battle. So, I feel like his formation is probably going to see this guy in slot, I would have said slot 3, but it does make sense to have Date there for the control abilities. Lone Wolf, interesting, interesting. I'm curious to see just how strong this guy is. Realistically speaking, there isn't too many things that we can do. Unfortunately, it looks like the Warlord's Clash has come to an end, but as you can see, Prophet has topped the charts. We do, however, have Dao Chan available. So I mean, I might buy a couple of these ones just because we can spend a tiny bit of gold. I'm sure he won't care too much, or they won't care too much. But let's just jump into it and actually do a little bit of DPS. Probably need to put different characters. Now that I look at it, I'm like, I don't think Zhang Fei should be slot 1 because Dao Chan's going to kill him and then we're going to lose a solid amount of damage. Same goes with Jiang Wei, of course. So I think we might need to shuffle things around a little bit. Unfortunately, Date doesn't necessarily do a lot of control on these types of raid bosses. And I feel like that's mainly because they can't be controlled. Like, there is a reason why I say that. Zhuge Gao, of course, does a damage reduction. And we've got the main protagonist, which is going to be Zhang Fei, Transformation. Very cool, very cool. I feel like we could probably go ahead and skip most of this fight, but you never know. He might actually be strong enough to kill Diao Chan. Let's see. Because sometimes if you can kill her, she can't use her ability. I mean, how much HP has this girl got? Oh, I thought we killed her. No, I'm tripping. It didn't happen. Oh no. So there we go. Jiang Wei is going to get the toast. But I feel like we could probably just skip ahead of that one. Obviously, we did win either way. But let's try a different formation. I just want to check out and see what Wei Yang actually does. So I reckon we will go you there, you there. Probably, I reckon we could probably go. Probably Date like that. We can kind of keep that. I feel like should put you in the middle lane. Let's watch this. Let's watch this. Let's see if he steals the rage in the back row. Although, can he actually steal the rage if there's no rage to steal? Huh. Well, that's an interesting thing to understand that they actually don't have rage at the moment. Maybe they get it a little bit later on. Okay, thankfully they managed to get rage. I see two rage. Hopefully they can get some for him to stack. Uh, and he did his blood ability. Very, very cool. I don't see a double ultimate bar, which is interesting. Maybe he can't do two ultimates, but we'll have to see. It is filling up though. It is filling up. Let's see. All right, all right, all right. We should be able to get at least that last bar. Yes, he does get a double ultimate. Wow. I feel like that's going to be all the Generation 4s are getting double ultimates, which is pretty huge. So let's see if he actually uses it. Yes, he does. That's his ultimate ability, and he still has 9 stacks of rage. Very nice. I wonder if they actually have statistics on this. I want to say he's probably going to do a decent whack of damage. I feel like that's not going to be like too hard to estimate, particularly with the 7-star sword's ability to do additional damage for 2 physical attacks, meaning he's basically used the 7-star sword on both his ultimates. There you go. He's still at full 9 stacks of rage. Very interesting. Could this be, in fact, the power of the Shu Nation? Who knows? Who knows? Everyone said Shu was the greatest. Let's see whether or not that's the truth. I don't think that we can go past round 4, but I'm curious. Let's see if the game glitches out and let's just go past round 4, having killed Diao Chan. Round 5. We might actually kill it before that, though. I mean, he's doing some decent damage. You can tell just up the back. I'm excited to build this guy. And no, so okay, so the battle won't let me go beyond that, which is absolutely fine. Look what he did, though. I mean, yeah, we do have a 7-star Zhang Fei with the Jade Halberd on him, but I mean, that's pretty decent. That's some decent damage for a 3-star. Not gonna lie, it's impressive. I feel like those extra ultimates are kind of a little bit clutch in terms of that. Why don't we just fight one more time? Let's see if we can skip ahead and kill this. Oh, snap. What did you do? Oh, you almost did as much. Well, you honestly doing, 2/3 of the damage of Zhang Fei. That's pretty impressive. Not gonna lie. Pretty excited to test this guy out, of course, on my own Wei and Shu account hybrid. I'm definitely thinking about Xiaopi. I don't think there's anything else that I can fight. Is there anything I can fight? Let me think about this. Let me just go into here. Let's go into Warrior Trials. Let's go to Glory Hall. I know you finished the Glory Hall, but let's look at the rankings. So I think that dude's got like 1 trillion damage. Let's fight this guy. Let's see some PvP action. Oh crap. I need to redo my lineup. Let's see some PvP action. Go a little bit quicker. I want to see just how lethal he is in the back row. Oh, Xiao Pi's in there. Very, very sexy. I like that. I like that a lot. Back row there. I don't know why you put him in slot 6, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, he got seduced. Unlucky. And of course, you could probably tell that Prophet has most of the mythic artifacts, if not all of them, or the tactics, I should say. So dragons procking, tigers procking, the whale procced. I don't know if he's got the hawk one yet. I have to go and have a look. But this is definitely end game PvP. Oof, that is a solid control. That is some solid control. Evasion, I like that. Very, very cool. Very cool indeed. Thunder Pony finally procking. And how much damage did you do? You almost killed the Xiaoji. Almost. And it died. Oh, wow. Wait, do they have the whale? I feel like they have the whale. I don't think you've got the whale. I think I'm watching the wrong screen. Oh, that's fine. You don't need to have the whale. Oh, wow, that paralysis. Do you see that paralysis procking? That dude, Dante, is bound. Bound, bound, bound. But I'm curious to see, can we in fact kill anyone in the back row in a second? Wow, he's got paralysis too? Huh? Because I know Xiaopi's ability, if he gets attacked, there's a chance for him to counter and cause paralysis to the attacker. Very interesting. And of course, because a Wei Yan is attacking the back row, there is fundamentally a chance for him to get controlled if he does manage to hit. So frozen, very nice. Paralysis? Oh no, he got paralyzed as well. Hmm. Interesting. I feel like Date is carrying this team. I'm not gonna lie. I really feel like without Date at the moment, we probably would be dead. Um, Interesting. All right. Well, Wei Yan's got his ultimate up. Let's see whether or not he can finish anyone off in the back row. At least seal their rage. I think like that's another thing in game. Like a lot of a lot of tunes just can generate lots of rage from multiple sources, meaning like you may be able to steal the rage, but that doesn't always. Oh, he just wow, he evaporated Xiaopi just there. Did you see that? What in the world? I mean, this is a long fight, all things considered, but Date is still alive, coming in clutch. Sadly, he can't control both of the opponents, but yeah, I wonder if old mate Wei Yang is just gonna absolutely decimate the front row in a second. Almost. I mean, he almost took out the slot one. And of course, old mate Prophetts Shu, as tanky as he is, he's not going to be able to survive. But that was a pretty crazy fight. I mean, he did some solid damage. But if anyone's doubting the ability of Zhang Fei and the Serpent Halberd, oh sorry, sorry, the Dragon Halberd, um, yeah, yeah, nah, just stick it on him. He literally was born for that. But in terms of, yeah, I'm really impressed with Wei Yan. He took a beating. He did some decent healing as well. And of course, I mean, this team it's no slouch. Interestingly enough, Sharpie didn't do a lot of damage, but I feel like he's more fundamentally a support style hero. Let's see if we can fight one more before we call it quits. But I do think that I mean, we might have the potential to find ourselves some heroes. I don't think there's anyone close to that power. We might just see the cross server Marsh, Dragon, 700 billion. Try to find me something that is a no Doom Muscle. Doom Muscle sounds like oh there we go. All right, let us fight a Wu Nation. I'm still not going to change up the formation. I don't know. I'm just going to keep this the way it is. It probably is a terrible idea, but there you go. Zhuge Gao in slot one, the sacrificial pawn. I do feel like they all run Date slot one for the round one CC, but hmm, wow, Wow. Dude, was that Sun Jian just wow. And he keeps procking shields. I don't understand. That is so broken. They just seem to be getting shields upon shields at the moment. Yeah. Wu Nation, right? Wu Nation. Certainly a decimating team. Of course, you got to remember that this guy's like 200 billion above him. So I had low expectations. I just simply wanted to see just what the other. I just want to see what Sun Jiang could actually do. Let's be honest. I don't even think we can even do any real damage to these guys. But how much did he do? Iron Brother didn't do too much DPS. It's all about Tashishi, and of course, interesting. Interesting. Maybe not to sleep upon though, because you never know. You never know. What about this guy? Nope, you didn't build him. You didn't build him. Godlike. Did you build him? Not yet. Master Ophis, way too strong. Um, nah. MC Fortuna? Yeah, I'd say you still win. You're a little bit too high. Desmond. Ooh, Desmond. Let's fight Desmond. Because, I mean, they're kind of, well, yeah, for sure that he's a little bit stronger, but we might be able to we might be able to actually see some action. I want to say Wei Yan. Oh, also in slot 4, Wei Yan. This guy's is 4-star, however, so that's interesting. Interesting. Doing some evasion. He evaded. Interesting. So we actually evaded that ultimate ability, which is quite cool. Dang. Doing some solid damage that time around. Oof. Oof. You know it's bad when Jiang Wei is in the middle. Like you just know that he's just gonna end someone's life. He's just gonna evaporate people. Oh, he is a very, very, very strong hero once you build him all the way up. And of course, we have some debuffs going on, but I feel like, potentially, uh, he is definitely worth investing in. I feel like that's probably something that most players know. Look at the damage on that guy. I wish I could see his build. Like, it's never going to show me his build, but oof, look at that number. I mean, even like in comparison, like this guy, old mate Wei Yang almost did as much as Zhang Fei. In fact, he out DPS Zhang Fei on Desmond's team, so that's pretty impressive. Anyway, I think we could probably call it quits there. Should you be building the Generation 4 heroes? The answer is absolutely yes. I believe that the next event will probably be a limited time heroes event and a mythic time heroes event. So it's going to be a dual summoning event for those that are curious. Obviously, save your tokens. Save your tokens. Don't spend them on the limited time heroes. Keep them for the preparation for potentially. I feel like maybe it's going to be about 3 to 4 weeks, but we should probably see the Gen 4s appear. And that's probably when you want to save your tokens. Let's see how many tokens he's saved up, if he has any at all. That's his Mythic Time Heroes. Very interesting. Quite a lot of those. I think he might have spent all of his tokens previously. Interesting. Well, he's probably going to have to whale out if he decides to do so. But honestly, I don't feel like it's a necessity. I feel like this next coming up event is probably going to be something that you don't necessarily have to participate in. Holy moly, look at these gift packages. That's crazy, sir. You bought them all out. Wow. I mean, look, if you do what you want to do, if you enjoy playing the game, but that is certainly a crazy amount. And he's not quite VIP 15 yet. He's probably close to doing so. But thank you so much for letting me have access to your account. Let us know in the comment section down below. Are you pumped to build these guys and use them on your team? Obviously, it's going to be a couple of months, or at least a month, before anyone that is free to play has access to this. Personally, I'm not going to be spending money to build them this time round, mainly because I'd only really be building Papadong, and I can wait. I'm patient enough to wait. I don't feel like it's going to be like make or break for my account. But in saying that, stay tuned. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, notification button. We'll be back with the next event, and of course, we'll be talking about the strategies there. And I'll see you all in the next one.